Buenas tardes. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Don't say what's up. Say what's up. What's up? Julia made my breakfast. Eggs with potatoes. She knows not to put salt in it. But I told her to put some pepper. And guess what she said? She said, who? Pepper. My lashes are all fucked up. It's not my lashes. It's me, que no me las sé poner bien. Ojo de pescado. Did you see that? My eye went over there. It was funny. Anyways. I'm watching the Gypsy Blanchard story on, what am I watching it on? Hulu, I think. See that? On Hulu, I believe. I'm doing the white chick. All I hear in my face. Oh, shit. I'm clumsy today. I just got off of the phone with one of my doctor. She's a nurse that they come online for a Zoom call. Oh my God, what the fuck? That bitch, stay up there. There. Then later on when I go to the doctor, I bet you one's gonna be all flying off like a stupid. It always happens to me. Thank you, Lord, for this food. We about to eat. We finna eat it. I love this. Potatoes cut up and then you scramble egg in her. Oh, and then I made a salsa the other day. I told her to put some salsa in there. Green chile. Good. Okay. In case my nose gets runny, this one's for the boogers and this one's for my mouth. And don't get it confused. Please. What's going on? Let me see. Oh, yesterday we celebrated. My little boy's birthday is January 29th. He's gonna be 10. But my pastora, his son, was gonna turn 30, and his birthday was like in about 7 days as well. So we decided to combine the parties. You know, we have food after church always, but if it's somebody's birthday, my pastora, she's the one that gets the cakes for the party. I cook it up. And then if I need help from the sisters, they'll put in something. And then the person's birthday, somebody will, they'll get a gift or two. Well, it's not really about the gifts because we're all grown. It's just about el convivir, you know? Kicking it with all your brothers and sisters from church and your priest, and everybody's having fun and eating. Oh my God. That's the most beautiful thing to me. So when everybody's already eating, and then I turn around and look at everybody, I feel like crying because I'm like, oh, this is my most favorite thing in the world, to sit down and eat with somebody. I don't know why. But I have been craving bacon for so long. So much I've been craving it that I feel like I want to buy a pack and fry it all up and eat it all myself. I love bacon that much. That I love bacon a lot. Samantha, come and eat something. She did. Oh yeah, she ate all the noodles. The Alfredo. Oh, I made them. Yeah, Samantha.
Samantha, you know you need to drive.
Oh, because I just texted you saying...
Boss, I haven't seen your message.
She's eating, dude. Well, geez, if you already know, why do you ask? If you don't want to drive me over there, dude, just walk to the school and pick him up for us.
What?
You have to walk to the school and pick him up for us after school.
No, mira,
Entonces no ande mamona. I'm at the mercy of her because I can't drive right now.
Finishing your mukbang.
Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Did you put on deodorant?
Yes. And I'm on my PJs, so I don't
PJs.
Well, a long shirt and some shorts.
No le importa cómo se ve, guys. Ya se va chancluda. I don't know how to look chancluda. Stepping out the door, I will not be chancluda. I refuse to be chancluda. Even I see, like, whenever I'm already old and they have to put me in a home or whatever, they better go do my nails, they better go color my hair. Fuck that. What's chancluda? Se han muerto the shorts we threw away because they had a mancha?
What? No.
No, nothing. Julia bought this the other day at Walmart. The wraps, spinach wraps. So I told her, ándale mija, hazte un burrito de papitas con beans y échale esa. They're, she says,
We still need
they're
30 minutes
wraps,
to go.
mom.
Oh, when she finishes your mukbang.
Well, meanwhile, clean the van, at least pick up all their shit. I'll come. Okay, you don't have to go.
I'll go.
You don't have to clean it, but just go to the van if you want. So I put a fake bill of 500 pesos on mismo. Cállame. Se apagó la luz. No me lo pidas, porque se va a apagar la luz otra vez. Por favor. Chingada madre. Es que ya no se ve mi ring light. There it is. I'm back. Yeah, we're gonna go to my doctor because he wanted to see me already in a week. Yeah, I'm very proud of myself. I'm eating with a fork. No, I'm trying not to eat tortillas and bread no more. And in order to heal, for my foot to heal faster, I have to control my sugar. Ay, mi piecito. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, well. Remember I told you, it's because the pain was already going away from my heel. And then yesterday, we had a pizza party for my Jesse because I wanted to have him a pizza party. The pastora was gonna bring fried chicken. And I made my big ass olla like this of Alfredo pasta with chicken and broccoli, and it was so bomb. And everybody kept serving. I told them, guys, I can't walk right now. Go get it yourself. When I boiled it, when I cooked the spaghetti, I used 4 bags, okay? And 2 of them were pretty big. Which made for a big ass olla with a lot of spaghetti sauce. There was a lot of spaghetti noodles. So I took out like a third of them, maybe. Put them in another pot, added some spaghetti sauce, added some cheese, and I said, okay, this can be their breakfast if they want to eat some spaghetti. And so, then, the pastora had already taken the cake, and guess what? Oh my God. Big round white cake Strawberries all around. And it said, happy birthday, Jesse and Joel. And it was tres leches. If you don't know what tres leches means, it means when you're done, you're going to add 3 types of milk. And it's so bomb. It's like eating, it's actually like a wet cake, which sounds gross, but usually people like to eat cake slice and drink it with milk, right? So it's like if you dipped the piece of cake and then it tastes like that. But it's bomb. I didn't even taste it. So we've been up since about 7 and I'm so hungry. And this is my breakfast. So yeah, I'm watching the Gypsy Blanchard story. My throat hurts, right? I'm getting a lump. De una vez que vamos al doctor. Qué bueno. I didn't want to get all made up and not go anywhere, and I needed to go to my doctor. It hurts to swallow right here. One tonsil. Tonsillitis. I probably just need a protein shot. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? How are you? Guys, I don't have the rights to anything you hear in the background. Music or the movie. Okay? Oh, see, it hurts. This is falling. You see it? By the time it goes down, I'm gonna look like Chong. Chong. I think I'm gonna have to make this a very short video because I really want to go to the doctor already, and I'm taking forever to eat.
Ya me voy a alistar. Ya me voy a alistar.
¿Te vas a pintar?
Alistar.
¿Que no estás lista? Or are you just gonna change your clothes? Or are you gonna wear makeup?
You can't move it. I'm gonna give you my ring light.
Okay. Probably didn't charge much.
No, but my
Just put it on the charger.
Do you have the heart?
Yeah, it's down here. Ahorita, mija, porque estoy haciendo esto. Just put it on the charger while you're fixing it. Okay, I can make it a long video then. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? More lower. There. What's happening? That doesn't look that bad, or does it? It's this big old thing. You know what I called it? When when a person has a big ass forehead. Since I was little, we've always called it a baloney head, baloney forehead, because it looks like somebody got a piece of baloney and because what's up, bunny? Wait a minute, it's fucking around again. Fucking Samantha, did you hear it, guys? I said, well, since you're gonna be in the van, clean it up, then I won't go. She came back in. She a lazy motherfucker, man. Pobrecita. Good with her ADHD, she's like, the mentality like of a 10-year-old dude. And sometimes she does act like a 10-year-old. Like right now, she said she was gonna go in pajamas to the doctor. Remember a few years back, it was in style to wear pajama pants everywhere you went. And anywhere, restaurants and stuff, everybody was wearing pajamas. I never did. I didn't think that was girly or cool. Oh. I wore that thing on purpose because I didn't want it getting in my face because then when I'm eating, I don't want to eat a piece of hair. Let me tell you something, okay? Last week, what did we eat at church? Fuck, I'll remember right now, okay? There's a sister there. She's short. She's a little bit handicapped. She walks like this. Okay. She got a little mean streak up in her ass. So she calls me over there to her table because we have about 5 tables, I think. No, it's 3 together and then 3 together over here. Those long white ones are like picnic, and then a little one over here, and then the other one we use it to put our cakes and the presents, right? She calls me over, so I go over and she said, you know what? Next time you cook for us, like this, okay, with that attitude, you ought to wear a mask. You ought to wear a hairnet. I just found a hair in my food. And then I said, oh, wow. And then I said, I don't think nobody dropped a hair in there. I said like that. And then since she embarrassed me, I made a joke out of it. And then I said, I had a wig on. I had my other wig on with the chongo. And then I said, really, what color was it? And she said it was long and red, or long and white, or long, whatever she said, but she said it was long. I said, I guess it fell out of my wig. I don't know. I'm sorry. And then I was gonna turn away, and she said, you have to be careful when you make your food or something like that. And I said, in Spanish, I said, you know what? I've been cooking for this church for 6 years, and nobody has ever complained about me having a hair in there. Or if they did, they never told me. And then, ya me hice pa acá, and you know how I can't see? And their table was right there. I could feel her looking at me, and I could see her face is like on mine. I guess she got mad. Because my friend Maribel, shout out to her, man. We've been talking about this business. And we're so mad at her because she's just some sneaky, evil lady kind of shit, Deuces. And so when I served her when we served her the plate, she said, Irma, venga pa acá. No, venga, my foot is fucked up. Oh, and everybody kept telling me, no, Irma, sit down, Irma, rest your little foot and all that shit. So I went over there limping like she does. And then I said, what? Did you find another hair? But I didn't say it mean. I just said, ¿encontró tu pelo? And then she said, no, I was just going to tell you that my Alfredo pasta, she said, I was just going to tell you that your sopa is bomb. And I just turned around and walked away. And my friend Maribel was sitting on her table. And she said, oh my God. Oh, I don't want to say her name. The lady was so mad and making faces and shit. And then my friend Rachel said, cálmate. She thought I was going to fight with her. I don't like to answer people. I don't like to be rude. But last Sunday in the night, my friend Maribel calls me. And she's like, well, she didn't say bad words. She doesn't say bad words. But she's basically like, what the fuck was wrong with Esperanza? I think I was so fucked up for her to tell you in front of everybody. And I said, yeah, but you know what? It's that old age when they start being really, really mean. And I said, that's why I said I've been cooking for this church 6 years and I've never had a complaint. And it's true, guys. And I've only ruined the food one time. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, Sundays ago. I was gonna make something you call chicken pozole, which is just like chicken with, you know, the little kernels like you do the menudo. And then you add green chili, but you gotta know how to do it. And it was bomb. And Julia tasted it, and I left it out all night. And it was a very cold night, so I kept turning on the heater, and then I'd come because it was real hot. So I turned it off and come in, and all that heater stuff, I fucked it up. We took it in the van. The girls took it in the van for me. So when we're driving to church, Sam's like, "What smells so bad?" And we're, "No, you farted. No, you farted. No, you farted." So we get there, and I don't remember who, but one of the men helped me put it in. Probably Pastor Robert. I said, "Put it on the stove for me." It had gone bad. And it stank up the kitchen, guys, and I was so embarrassed. And then Rachel and her husband got it from each side and went and put it in the dumpster. But then we were going to be without food, right? What we had was, on pozole, you usually put cabbage on top, shredded cabbage. You could put radishes sliced up, rábanos, and then onions and cilantro and lemons. A lot of people squeeze the lime juice in there. And we eat it with a bolillo, a pan francés, a big bud like this. I don't know what they call it in English. Like when you make tortas. I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay, well. Rachel tells me, "Fuck it, just what?" They don't say fuck it. I'm the one saying fuck it. They don't say bad words, okay? Just me. Fuck it, let's just get what we have. What did we have? We have two little bags. I'm sorry, of the shredded cabbage. We had a bowl with radishes cut up, and then a new bag of radishes. Who's gonna want to eat radishes? Some people don't like radishes. I only like it on tacos. We had I think we had one bag of rolls. No, we had the pan francés. That's true. I told them to bring pan francés, and they brought the wrong bread. They bought rolls, and they only bought one pack. That's not enough for all of us. And I always tell them when they're gonna have, and then they say, "What do you want me to bring? What do you want me to bring? Can you bring me this or that?" Before they were worse though. I say worse. Although I love cooking, right? But everybody tells me, do it later. You gotta go hear the sermon or whatever. I can hear it though. You got a speaker in the kitchen, right? But you know, it's nothing like sitting there and watching it. So that's sad, but I can hear it, and when I left for 2 weeks, they couldn't hatch it. They couldn't. It was my pastora and Rachel. They had to take over the kitchen. They could have said, "We're gonna stop cooking for you guys." They wanted to do it. One day they took sandwiches and chips. One day they took, whatever they were taking. They saw how hard it is. I like for everybody to come in. I don't want you to sit down on your plates there because it might get cold by then. But you're going to sit down and it'll be there within like 20 seconds. And we all work, me and my kids. When she looks back at me, Julia, and I'll be like, "Let's go to the kitchen now." Towards the end. She'll get up, and then me and Jessie, and then Samantha, I make her get a towel and wash it real good and soap it up and wipe down the table so we can eat on clean tables, And then Jessie, my pastor, Robert, always gets a 24 thingy of, I think it's a 24, 32, whatever, of Coke. And his job is to put sodas on the table like this. And his job is also to him or Julia. We got the napkins and we put like, a little bit here, a little bit there. everything. So when you sit down, it's gonna be ready, and you already have your drink and your napkin ready. You know what I mean? I've always worked in restaurants and kitchens. I was a manager at a restaurant called Hot Bun, and I love it. But I've also worked in retail and telemarketing. That was my last real job, telemarketing. After I had my daughter, I started freaking out, and that's when I started getting panic attacks, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. I just felt really weird. After my maternity leave and I went back to work, oh my God. First day, and I started freaking out really bad. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me? Then from then on, I started getting sick and dizzy and confused and just all the things that go under anxiety. I know. And then finally we went to the doctor, and I thought I was going crazy. I felt like oh my God, if I tell somebody the way I feel, they're gonna put me in a frickin' manicomio, in a frickin' mental hospital. So when I finally told my doctor, because I couldn't stand it anymore, he said, it's just the baby blues. It's just postpartum depression. Why did you come with me when it started? And I said, and I broke down and I started crying. I would cry for everything, guys. I didn't want you to think that I was going crazy or something, or you to send me to a hospital or something. No. This is normal. Most women go through this after their pregnancy. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. But thank God that there was something. We figured out it wasn't a sickness, an illness, and it's normal. The thing is, when you feel that you're going crazy and crying for everything and doing weird things, and you start getting these weird fantasies in your head, very bad ones, okay? I kept thinking my husband had to keep working at the ranch because we got married and he was from Mexico, so I had to make him a resident, right? So he kept working in the ranch where I made him. It was a horse ranch. And then he kept getting money, right? I was at home. Oh, fuck. And I would go on the weekends. Also, I think because within 1 year, I had a boyfriend, I got pregnant, I got married, all in 1 year. I think it was too much emotion for my head, and I don't know, that's what Samantha was 5, or gonna be 5, when I met my husband. Now, did he even marry me for his green card? No. That man worshipped the ground that I walked on. He was a very good man. Everybody admired him. And I've never met a man like him. Or seen, a friend have a man like that. Let me tell you how he was. I've always had my girlfriends come over and sit and eat with me or whatever. This man, after working his work, he would come down and say, buenas noches, buenas tardes. He'd go in the kitchen and make coffee. He'd put cups on a tray, everything, and he'd come and give it to us without me asking. So everybody's like, damn, you have a good husband. You know, there's husbands that'll be like, why the fuck did you invite them? And then, you know, they're mean like that. This dude, hell no. Then he got a second job as a dishwasher at Holiday Inn. I feel like Benito. And his first check, he gave it to me and he said, when I cashed it, I said, this is for you and your friends for when you go out to eat, okay? Oh, what man is gonna tell you that? He was perfect. Handsome, tall and handsome. Fucking heart of gold. The only problem was that he was very shy and he wouldn't talk. And one time when my brother David met him, and he got introduced or whatever, I introduced him. When my husband walked away, my brother says, "Es medio mamoncillo, huh?" She was like, "He's somewhat of an asshole, huh?" And I said, "You're so fucking wrong. You're so fucking wrong."
Mom.
This dude, we could be sitting down in a party or whatever. I would put my feet on top of his lap and he would start massaging me in front of everybody. He wasn't not ashamed of me or nothing like that at all. If my back hurt, he would massage me. He just catered to me big time. And he was very handsome. And, you know, he was big and he had a big old mustache. You know what? He looked like a fucking gangster. He looked like a fucking gangster, like a big time cholo. But he wasn't. I had a few friends that would tell me, "Hey, ¿de qué barrio es? Where is he from?" And I said, "He's not a cholo, stupid. He's from a little ranch in Mexico." Yeah. But he was a very good man. Unlike all the other boyfriends that I've had. I had one family member say behind my back that he just married me for the papers. And I said, the papers? He got them within like a year or so. I said, if he would have married me for the papers, he wouldn't have been with me 17 years. Right, guys? And like I said, everybody knew how he was with me. Everybody knew. Everybody was like jealous of I had a beautiful marriage with him. He was his problem was that he was very quiet. Very quiet, very shy. And I was crazy, you know, like this, even more crazier maybe. And I always was talking about sex and making fun of everybody, and I don't know, it's just stupid. Stupider than I am now. Like if we were amongst